During the House Judiciary Committee's hearing on New York City's crime crisis in Manhattan Monday morning, Representative Hank Johnson, Democrat Georgia, called witnesses, who are victims of crime, props in a MAGA Republican production. Johnson said, "If my colleagues across the aisle really cared about reducing violent crime, they'd work with to pass common-sense gun laws. There are too many gun deaths in this country. And that's why I have joined with my fellow Democrats to co-sponsor bills that would ban assault weapons, strengthen background checks and fund research into gun violence prevention." Meanwhile, MAGA Republicans continue to resist even the most basic reforms like universal background checks. If Republicans really wanted to stop violent crime, they would be in D.C. right now working with Democrats to pass common-sense gun legislation. Instead, like jackboot thugs, they've descended on New York City, using violent crime as their pretext. The MAGA Republican extremists are not interested in gun violence, or even knife violence. The Republican witnesses who have used their time to criticize District Attorney Bragg have served as props in a MAGA Broadway production. Representative Matt Gaetz, Republican Florida, overruled Johnson and set the Democrat, who once made a comment about Guam tipping over, straight. Matt said, "Our criminal justice system is insane. It's dangerous. It's harmful. And it is destroying the fabric of our city. Time and again, our police officers make an arrest, and then the person who is arrested for assault, felonious assault, robberies and gun possession, they're finding themselves back on the street within days, if not hours, after arrest. My friends, the reason we are here in New York is because you have Democrats, you have citizens, calling for some relief from this pain. And we are here not to use anyone, but to uplift the voices of brave people who are here to tell their story." In places like Tampa, Florida, in Jacksonville, Florida, in Tucson, Arizona, increasingly George Soros is putting in upwards of $40 million to elect 75 DAs to be able to engage in these downgrades. And by the way, not only are they downgrading the violent things, they can't even win the cases they try. Mr. Holden, you pointed out the fact that Alvin Bragg is actually terrible at losing in court, and since I don't have time, I would ask you for the record since he keeps losing all of his cases.